noticed her walking home from school one day. Her long hair was as dark as a raven's feathers and flowed out behind her as she walked. She was about 10 feet in front of me as I was making my way to my house. She seemed horribly bent and walked with a limp. Looked around and seeing no one else around, I watched as she continued to hobble ahead in her slow, painful gait. It seemed almost as though she was barefoot, walking on broken glass. Though she walked slowly enough for me to pass her easily, all of my instincts were yelling at me to run in the opposite direction. We continued for a while, and I wasn't sure if she had noticed me yet. I was now only 4 blocks away from my home, and I was beginning to feel like I could make it. I picked up my pace, slightly getting closer to the woman. She was about 5 feet away now. Without warning, the woman stopped, realizing there was someone behind her. Slightly disturbed, I halted my pace, waiting to see what she would do. A horrid grating noise filled the air, and I found myself looking into a horrible, disfigured face, where the eyes would have been were merely dark sockets, and her alabaster skin was stained with blood and purple with bruising. Her once white clothes and dark hair were stained with blood, grass and grime. Gnarled arms that looked like they had never been used were twisted against her body, and her malnourished-looking legs were barely visible beneath her pale flowing skirt. The horrible woman's mouth opened, and an utterly inhuman screech came from it. The thin lips parted into a round, unnaturally large ellipse. With a continued screech, the woman's hand reached out to touch my face. Paralyzed as I was, I could not stop it. The cold, twisted fingers bruised against my cheek, and moving downwards, tightened around my throat. Gasping for air, I was lifted up and held in the air. With a cry that I could not hear, I fell backwards, and my head hit the ground, my vision filled with stars. And that's all I remember from then until I woke up in my bed and being told that my neighbors had found me passed out and brought me to my parents. They found the bruises on my neck and assumed someone had attempted to assault me. Though I have not seen that woman since that encounter, the screaming woman has haunted my dreams, bringing me nightmares for weeks. Now I have not slept well for ages, and all I can think of is the horrible scream she gave. If there is one piece of advice I can give to anyone reading this, is that if you see a woman with black hair, a failing gait, and a dress that used to be white, you should run as fast as you can in the opposite direction.